welcome to the Tire Series 7. Today I'm reviewing this, which is the Imaginext Supermobile. Now, this thing is really cool. I have been waiting for this ever since they first announced it. I really like Imaginext. It's something I used to collect when I was a kid. It's just something that, always draws me back in. Like, I guess it's just nostalgia at this point, Metal Force. But they just do so many wacky and crazy things. And the fact that they're making a Supermobile, I mean, that's just up there. There's the Batmobile that goes with it, as well as the UPC. And out of box, it looks amazing. And Superman, the way they really constructed the Superman figure, he looks really good in the Supermobile. And same with the Batman that goes to the Batmobile. It's really weird because typically you don't get that a lot with like toys, like with cars and vehicles. They don't really go that good together, but these fit. And there's the button on the back. It does have the Superman logo. Now it comes with the Superman Shield disc. I don't think we've ever gotten Superman's logo on these discs, but we have gotten the disc before. And here's a comparison with the actual Supermobile, the one made by McFarlane Toys. As you can see, a little bit different. And basically, the concept of the Supermobile is kind of interesting because from what I understand about it, I might be wrong about this, but Corgi, they were a toy company that made metal vehicles. They kind of teamed up with DC to make a vehicle about Superman. I think they had done some Batmobiles, and obviously Superman doesn't need a vehicle, so DC basically wrote a story in which the Supermobile could replicate all of his powers, and he didn't have his powers at that story, so it was useful. And there's it shooting Bizarro, and as you can see, the fist work, and this is something I wasn't sure if it was going to actually do, but it does work, and I absolutely love that. That's obviously the best part of the Supermobile is the giant fist, and I love that they actually move pressing that button. It just looks so cool, and I love Imaginex's stylized version of this. Obviously it's a big departure to what it is, but it's still nice. As for Superman himself, this is a completely new version. We have never got this before. I'm not going to lie, I don't really like the design of it that much, but I do think it's really cool. It's got a lot of nice details, and it looks really good with the vehicle. Now, one thing I didn't notice about this is all of the renders made this look like a plastic cape, and I almost made a video on it because I almost thought it was, but no, it is a cloth cape. It does have a good bit of plastic on the back, but this is still a cloth cape Superman, but it is crazy. The renders made this thing look plastic. Now, here's a comparison of the 2012 as well as the most recent Superman design. That one's still my favorite, but yeah, overall, I do like this new one too. And yeah, I think they did a really good job with it. And here's a comparison with the Superman robot that also came out this year. I really love that we're getting so much Superman stuff. There's Bizarro. He's still laying there from where he got shot. And then here's classic Superman seen in the Supermobile. And here's a comparison with the Batmobile, also in this line. These two are made to go together. They basically work the same, the bumper moves, the fist moves. And again, Batman is made to look like he fits in with the Batmobile. Same with Superman. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it's weird because you don't see this a lot. And I do think they look really good with their respective vehicles. And yeah, something I try to do when I do these videos, I don't always mention this, but I try to think about like when I was a kid and when I collected toys and stuff like that. And I try to think like, would I like this as a kid? And I can definitely say, I think this is something I would have absolutely loved. It's kind of like weird and obscure and wacky, and that's the kind of stuff I like. And it's also cool too because it's like their version of the Supermobile, and it's not like just a generic idea they pulled out of nowhere. This is something that kind of does exist, so I like that. It's pretty cool. And it's nice, too, to see something different, in this line that's mostly just Batman all the time. It's cool. And, yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.